I know this is dark and you're probably wondering what's Tony doing here, but I am at the Facebook Developers Garage. You're probably also thinking, Tony, you're not a developer, what are you doing here? But these are probably some of the coolest people on the planet. Here's a little look at the thing. We're going to be talking about Facebook Connect and the developer platform. A lot of the changes just happened to the profiles and everything else. Like I said, it's dark in here, but I'm very excited to see, especially they just released the ability to connect into the chat feature for notifying for applications and some other things, and definitely have some ideas about what we can do with that. So yeah, and friends.get seems to be something. Friends.get, they just launched, Facebook just launched with Seismic a desktop application. So one of the first times that data is coming out of Facebook in a way that you can interact. That just came out. You can go to, I think it's seismic.com/Facebook. You can search for it, Seismic and Facebook, and find the desktop app. And what it allows you to do is read status updates as well as post status updates to your Facebook account back and forth. So a very Twitter-like application. But I think there's going to be food and some other things here. But just want to do a quick update.
Using like feed forms will actually show up in the stream to all their friends now. That's something that may have been a little bit less consistent in the past. You don't have to worry about that anymore. What we're doing is some big changes though. So as you're thinking about your applications, we're moving feed from a model of reporting over to sharing. So what used to be, Julia updated a photo, Dave posted a news story. We actually want you to think about this more as like users just sharing this content and actually creating comments right in line. So we're making some changes to the feed APIs that we announced last week, where you can now pass in a default user message that they can actually change, and we'll pass that back to you. So that you can actually create these stories that are much more engaging and not just these sort of reporting stories, but actually letting people communicate with their friends. So when you think about a feed story, it's got a bunch of different pieces. It's got the actor, it's got the message, it's got media. You can embed images or Flash, and I've seen a lot of developers do interesting things with Flash, where you click and start to play, it actually expands right in line to play a little mini game or to play a video. uses this really heavily for playing music. Every story has a body, and then the feature we really encourage you to use is action links. These are great little links for people to actually click and do things immediately with the story. And we've seen just a ton of uptake in users kind of clicking on those, both the comment and share ones that we often add or like, as well as ones that are actually embedded by the content. So in this case, you can see write your own review or add this book to your collection, because I've shared a book right through Visual Book.